Welcome back, everyone. Well, familiar face is sitting right here, and I need to get into this interview the same way I did the last time, which is to say that all community centers are not equal, and the Moreau Community Center is so involved in the community up there. So I've got a couple of guests today. I want to talk to you about something called the Backpack Program, something I know you're going to be interested in hearing about. Ladies first. Her name was McGill. She called herself Lil, but everyone knew her as Kelly. Inside joke, right?
Right,
yes, right. Okay. This is Kelly Obermeyer, who's the Director of Development for the Moreau Community Center. Welcome back, Kel.
Thank you, Jesse.
Nice to have you here. And you brought along Matt Conrick. And Matt is the principal of the Moreau Elementary School. So welcome, Matt. Nice to have you here as well.
Thank you.
I mentioned early on about a backpack program. Now, we've talked about this. We've touched on it before when you and Donna were here.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about what this program is.
This program is the opportunity for us to provide sustainable food for children who otherwise would not have any food or would go hungry over the weekend. It's during the school year. We currently, through the school systems in South Glens Falls, service about 92 children, grades 1 through 5. And again, if they did not have this food packed for them every Friday and sent home with them, they would not have anything to eat all weekend long.
You know, as devastating as that sounds, you think to yourself, oh, maybe that's one child out of 1,000. It's not. I mean, Matt, you were telling me, what's the percentage in the school?
So we have 4 elementary schools in our district.
Yes.
Mine at Moreau Elementary School has about 33% of what is considered by the state as economically disadvantaged. Our sister school, Harrison Avenue, has 44%. So we're talking
practically half of the student population.
That's correct.
Are considered economically disadvantaged. I know that's politically correct. We can call it what it is.
Poverty.
Poverty.
It's poverty.
Right, exactly right.
Yeah.
Look, as a principal of the school, you see this firsthand. It not only affects a child's ability to eat, but let's face it, a child that's hungry has trouble with cognitive skills, has trouble paying attention. I bet they have trouble staying awake.
They do.
Yeah.
The real impact as educators is we're trying to teach reading, writing, math, science, and all of that, but we're really talking about basic needs. And when a child is hungry and does not have those basic needs met, the ability to learn and perform is hindered. And this program helps to counter that.
Yes. You know, I got to cycle back on this. 34%, 44% of the student population qualify for a program like this. That's stunning to me, and I don't mean it in a complimentary way, right?
And we have 2 other buildings in our district, and theirs are in the 20s.
That's right. Okay.
20%.
Kelly, the Moreau is always involved in these kinds of programs. You do so many interesting things here. Tell me a bit about how this program works. How do you interact with Matt on something like this?
The children are given a full backpack on Friday afternoon they take home for the weekend. They bring that backpack back to school on Monday. Monday morning they're delivered, the empty backpacks are delivered back to the center. On Friday mornings we have volunteers that come in and repack them with the food and things that the children are going to take home with them for that next weekend.
Right, so you can sort of you see what's going on here? You can sort of guarantee that this child will receive at least some a nutritional meal during the week because of the lunch programs, right?
Correct.
And then this backpack ensures that carries through over the weekend. Now, for any of you that have heard some of these rumors, you know, all the school lunch programs are chicken wings and French fries. We're not talking about this, that kind of food.
Correct.
Not fast food. We're talking about nutritional food. Give us an idea what goes in these backpacks.
There's fresh fruit, there's fresh bread, individual sizes of oatmeal, cereals, cans of soup,
right.
Some granola bars, you know, healthy things that are easy for the child to actually prepare themselves.
Right. You know, here's another, I mean, think about this, another sidebar. These children a lot of times have to prepare these meals themselves.
Yes.
So you have to make it easy for them. And quite honestly, what we're doing is we're saying eat an orange, which is just as much fun and just as tasty as you would a candy bar, for God's sake.
Exactly.
You know? And then all of a sudden this child is getting the nutrition attached to that. The backpack program is not funded, right, Matt? For the school year coming up, 2015, 2016.
That is correct. So the cost of the backpack program is about $20,000, and at this point our district does not have funding through the Moreau Community Center for this. And one of the reasons that we're here is we are in need. That's the bottom line. We are in need for funding for $20,000 worth so that our children can eat.
Boy, just think about the value of $20,000, okay, and how this goes that far with that many children over that period of time to make certain that they stay healthy. I want to get into the way there's a fundraising effort going on right now. Explain to me how this works through Facebook and what's going on with that.
Sure. The State Farm Foundation has agreed to give the top 40 of 200 nonprofits nationwide, which the Moreau Community Center, our backpack program, is proud that they chose us as part of that. We have to be in the top 40 to receive a $25,000 grant that would provide funding for this.
Where are you now?
We are at 107,
Oh,
so we have a long ways to go. And it's a voting competition. It's every day between now and June 30th.
Okay.
We need you to go to our website. We need your vote, Jess. We need your friends' votes. We need your family's votes. And we need you to walk up to every perfectly unknown strangers to you.
Yes.
And we need this to go viral. It won't go viral without your help.
Viral is the operative word in that, because one person goes to 4, person goes to 8, goes to 16, as we know how this works.
Correct.
We've got a ways to go on this, because they do not qualify to get the funding unless they're in the top 40. They're at 107. That's you've got a ways to go.
Yes,
now, they decide June 30th or June 3rd?
June 3rd.
3rd, okay.
June
'Cause I thought you
3rd.
said
The voting
30th
ends.
before.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, June 3rd, right around the corner. You can find out how to get to that by going to our website, which is looktvonline.com. All the information is there. But I want to give you another sidebar on this, too. Chances are that you might qualify, you might not qualify, but how about a donation?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not that, it sounds
It's
like a lot
huge.
of money. It is a lot of money, but let's face it, it doesn't get there unless people contribute.
That's right, $5, $10, any amount. And if your viewers are interested in making donations that will impact the lives of children directly,
Yes.
this is a great way to do that all year long. And we will be feeding children so that they can learn and have good lives.
Yes, boy, Matt, hats off to you. Being a principal of a school is not an easy profession. You have to have a lot of passion for what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is something where you understand immediately where the money goes, where the benefit is, and how it helps our community. And once again, Moreau Community Center, always at the forefront of these kinds of things. You really amaze me, you guys. You really are all involved in so many interesting programs.
We don't do it alone. We have a great community that supports us.
I know you do. Okay, we're going to push people to our website. We don't have a lot of time. You got to get in there. You got to vote. Let's get them this money so we get this backpack program in place by September. Well, thank you both very much for coming in.
you.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you. Have a good weekend.
You too.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.